I didn't know you noticed that you were there. You know what? I just read a comic book and it really inspired me to play around a little bit on the guitar. But rather than me just telling you about it here, why don't you watch the review and let me know what you think? Okay, Frugal Forge, today we're going to be talking about another issue of Cyko KO, but this is Volume 2, Number 1, that you can get for $1.50. But before we do, I have a couple things I want to mention. One, thank you to all the new subscribers as well as the current ones. We greatly appreciate it. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't, you can hit the don't like button too. That's perfectly fine. That's your choice. If you want to help out too, leave a comment below. That's some of the best ways to help by driving more analytics to get these videos seen, to get great comics like this some more attention. Also, don't skip out, because at the end of the video, I'm going to be asking a trivia question. And the first person to answer a trivia question down below in the comments gets that patented no prize. You know what a no prize is, right? So don't, it is what it is. But just have a little fun with it. Gives a little bit of community building. So here we are. We have this issue here. And this issue is something pretty darn fantastic. It says, hey, show's over, B-sides. You're all played out. And if you're not familiar with B-sides, B-sides are the backside of a record that would have the songs that weren't as big, going to be as big of a known song, but songs a band made. And this whole issue is actually a throwback to old school musical culture, which is really cool, with a lot leaning on the Beatles and things like that, but all throughout, as well as tons of fourth wall breaking goodness. It says, hey, we're still going to play Hive, Hive Got You, Babe. Hive Got You, Babe. You gotta love that. Hive Got You, Babe. Instead of I've Got You, Babe by Sonny and Cher. And what a buzzkill. So, and even these guys remind me of Zan and Jaina too, from Hanna-Barbera days of DC, as well as now some current stuff too. It says, it finally happened, Cyko's gone psycho. Notice the spelling difference too here. Very, very cool. The art style is just like the first volume of Cyko KO. It's a very cartoonish style, which fits it. I mean, this just screams Saturday morning cartoon goodness. And it works really well with very simplistic backgrounds. And anyway, so we get here, Peach gives Cyko tickets to a concert so he can see one of his favorite bands, evidently. And so that's where it's going to intervene here, with the captain, of course, giving him a mission to do, which just happens to be at that very concert. And what happens is the bad guy, if you will, Baron Diablo, has been encased in his sphere, and he's made a plan to use the band. When they hit a certain note, it's going to break the casing and free him. So this gives him an opportunity to meet the band members that he has been so much into meeting. But it's just really well done, all wrapped together with lots of old school throwbacks and things. So look at here. Look, he's showing where they are. Very simplistic art styles. Great. Absolutely wonderful. The humor in it just continues to hit on every beat in this issue. Sometimes some comics try to be too funny and they just can't handle it, whereas this one, I think, sticks the joke properly every time. See, here we have the bad guy there. Just really well done. Excellent. He's talking to the band. He's telling the band that if they play this show and they hit this certain note at a certain time, he's going to be their manager pretty much, and he's going to make them go global. He's going to give them that super record deal, make them go to where the band's always been aspiring to go. There's also, here's another little bit of humor here too. This thing is basically broken. It beeps, doesn't beep, beeps again. World's fastest network, my. Which, it's so true. How many often do we sit there and we have issues with our phones, even though the network is supposed to be the best ever and all over the place? Just absolutely wonderful. So here we go. He runs into the band there. He actually gets a signature, but instead of spelling his name Cyko properly, in case you weren't familiar, that's C-Y-K-O, right, from Cyko KO. He spells it P-S-Y-C-H-O, as of a nutbag psycho. Really, really cool. Well done there. So anyway, the deal's been made. They're going to be rich, supposedly, if they hit that. Here we have some air guitar humor, where there's an air guitar, but it's actually a real guitar, but it's an air guitar. How cool is that? Absolutely wonderful. Good little humor laugh there. And by the way, it's the boss's air guitar, I might add. Look at this. Some old school humor there. He said, my air guitar, did you take it out of my shed? He's like, what? Oh, never mind, because he took it out of the guy's shed. But see, air guitar, it's actually a physical guitar. Place a key point there. Absolutely wonderful here. So they're getting near to the point where they're going to be playing, and Cyko KO's job is to stop them. Here's another little bit of humor, too. I'm going to zoom in on this. And move this here. Give it a second to zoom in. Look what's in that trash can. If it'll ever zoom in, it'd be wonderful. There we go. Look, there's an issue of Cyko KO in the trash. I mean, that's some fourth wall, great, taking a cheap shot at yourself humor, which you get consistently with this particular issue. As I said, I like the first volume of Cyko KO. It was quite fun, but this issue just really hits it out of the park. Just hits it on every note, and I think it's absolutely wonderful. I don't want to give away everything here, okay, because I definitely don't want to give it away and give away all the jokes and all the fun, but I don't think you can go wrong. This is an alternate comic book with a $1.50 cover price by Rob Feldman and Wes Locker, which I might have pronounced the names wrong. I apologize for that. But Cyko KO, Volume 2, number 1, $1.50 out of 1 in a 3-issue series. Each issue you don't have to have to enjoy the current issue. They're sort of a self-contained but connecting story, so it works out just fine. I don't think you can go wrong with this at all. Today's question, oh man, the video question for today is and this is not a hard one, what is Hawkeye's real names? Yes, so what is Hawkeye's real actual identity? Hawkeye from Marvel, and this should be easy. I mean, if everyone's been watching the Marvel movies and everything, even non-Marvel people know. Now, if I did this question 10 years ago before the Marvel movies and things like that, probably hardly anybody would know it except for true hardcore Marvel fans. But with everybody now, MCU fans, this will probably be easy. Once again, what is Hawkeye's real name? All right, well, thanks for watching. Until next time, keep it frugal. I want to make sure I take a moment to thank the people that helped make this video possible. I consider you producers of this channel and of this show. Without your support, these videos would not be possible. So I'd like to thank Rags, Comic Boom, Topside, Orange JB, Lynchnet, A Penny for Your Dimes. I also want to thank the people that like to remain anonymous and anybody else that has contributed to this channel in the past. Without your support, these videos would not be possible. If you find yourself in a position you can help and you want to see your name here too as a producer credit, go ahead and look down in the links below. There will be a Patreon, a subscribe star, as well as a one-time donation, and you can see your name up here too. Thank you.